Have you ever wondered how did we as humans come to be what we are today? It's a question that stirs the imagination and provokes curiosity. Human evolution is a tale of continual transformation, a complex journey spanning millions of years. It's a grand spectacle, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life. Our story is woven into the very fabric of this planet, a thread in the grand tapestry of life. To answer this question, we need to take a step back, millions of years back to be precise. In the vast expanse of the universe, around 3.5 billion years ago, life on Earth began. It all started with something unimaginably small, yet incredibly significant: single-celled organisms. These tiny microscopic entities, invisible to the naked eye, were the pioneers of life as we know it. They thrived in the Earth's early environment, a mix of gases and simple compounds, finding ways to extract energy from their surroundings. They were life's first innovators, developing the process of photosynthesis, a method of converting sunlight into usable energy. This process not only fueled their growth but also began to change the very atmosphere of the Earth, creating an environment conducive to more complex life forms. These single-celled organisms, through billions of years of evolution, developed the ability to join together, forming the first multicellular organisms. This step was monumental in the history of life. It opened up a world of possibilities, allowing for specialization of cells. Some could focus on obtaining nutrients, others on movement, and still others on reproduction. Over time, these multicellular beings grew in complexity, diversifying into a myriad of forms. From simple sponges to intricate trilobites, the Earth began to teem with a variety of life. Each new form represented a new solution to the challenges of survival, a new adaptation in the face of changing environments. As eons passed, these single-celled organisms evolved into complex multicellular organisms, marking the beginning of an extraordinary journey. Fast forward hundreds of millions of years and life has become a tapestry of shapes and forms. The story of life's evolution on Earth is a tale of transformation and adaptation, of single-celled organisms blossoming into a complex symphony of multicellular life. So, how did we get from those simple aquatic organisms to the first creatures venturing onto land? It's a journey that began in the quiet depths of the ocean, where the first multicellular organisms took shape. Imagine a world where the most complex life forms were microscopic algae floating in the ocean's depths. These were the first multicellular organisms, a simple assemblage of cells working together to survive. Over time, these organisms evolved, becoming more complex and varied. They developed ways to move, to eat, to reproduce. The first multicellular animals were born, opening a new chapter in the story of life. From these humble beginnings, life began to take on more familiar forms. Creatures with soft bodies but strong wills to survive emerged, paving the way for the development of the first vertebrates. These early vertebrates were small, fish-like creatures, but they carried the seeds of something much bigger. They had the beginnings of a spinal cord, a structure that would become the backbone of life's evolution, quite literally. As these early vertebrates evolved, they began to venture out of the safety of the water onto the untamed landscapes of early Earth. It was an entirely new world filled with new challenges and opportunities. These brave pioneers were the first tetrapods, four-legged creatures that opened the door for life's expansion onto land. Over millions of years, these creatures evolved, adapted, and diversified. They became the reptiles, the birds, the mammals. Each step of their evolution was a testament to life's incredible ability to adapt and thrive in a changing world. This was the stage set for the rise of the first mammals, our distant ancestors. Scene script. 65 million years ago, a dramatic event changed the Earth's landscape, paving the way for the Age of Mammals. The age of dinosaurs, the Earth's previous rulers, came to a sudden end. This end, marked by a massive asteroid strike, created a new beginning for a different group of animals. These were the mammals, initially small and unassuming, who had been waiting in the wings, living in the shadows of their giant reptilian counterparts. But with the dinosaurs out of the picture, the stage was set for their grand entrance. Following the extinction event, the Earth was a drastically different place. The dust and debris from the asteroid impact blocked out the sun, leading to a significant drop in temperatures. This new, colder world was a harsh environment, and survival was no easy feat. Yet it was in these challenging conditions that the mammals began to thrive. The early mammals were a diverse lot. Some were tiny, no larger than a mouse, while others grew to the size of a modern-day rhinoceros. They adapted to a variety of habitats, from dense forests to open plains and even the ocean depths. This adaptability was key to their success. Not only did they survive, but they also began to evolve and diversify, filling the niches left vacant by the dinosaurs. Over time, this diversification led to an explosion of mammalian life. There were mammals that took to the skies, like bats, and others that returned to the seas, like whales. Each new form was a testament to the power of evolution, a process of trial and error over millions of years that led to a myriad of forms, each perfectly suited to its environment. It was during this age of mammals that a particularly interesting group emerged. They were the primates, our own distant relatives. These creatures, with their forward-facing eyes and grasping hands, were destined for a unique evolutionary path. Their story, however, is a tale for another time. Among these mammals, a group known as primates emerged, leading us closer to our own origins. From tree-dwelling primates to upright walking beings, this was a crucial leap in our evolutionary journey. Let's take a moment to appreciate the magnitude of this transformation. Around 25 million years ago, the primate family tree began to branch out, leading to the emergence of a group known as hominids. Hominids are a group of species that includes humans and our closest extinct relatives. But what sets hominids apart from other primates? Firstly, there's the matter of our brains. Hominids developed larger, more complex brains compared to their primate counterparts. This led to advanced problem-solving abilities and the capacity for symbolic thought, laying the groundwork for language, art, and culture. Secondly, the shift to bipedalism, or walking on two legs, is a defining characteristic of hominids. This upright posture freed the hands for using tools, a skill that would prove to be a game-changer in the survival game. Hominids also exhibited changes in their teeth. They developed smaller canines and larger molars, reflecting a shift in diet from primarily fruit to a more diverse menu that included meat. But perhaps the most profound change was in social structure. Hominids began to form complex social groups, with cooperation and division of labor playing a significant role. This shift towards a more communal lifestyle was a stepping stone towards the sophisticated societies we see today. Yet, it's important to remember that evolution is not a linear path from inferior to superior. It's a complex process of adaptation and survival, shaped by environmental pressures and genetic variation. Hominids didn't just become humans overnight. It was a gradual process filled with trials, errors, and countless generations. These hominids were the precursors of the genus Homo, which includes us, Homo sapiens. The journey from tree-dwelling primates to the sophisticated tool-using social beings we are today is a testament to the power of evolution. It's a story that continues to unfold as we learn more about our ancient ancestors and ultimately about ourselves. Finally, around 300,000 years ago, a species emerged that would change the world like no other, Homo sapiens. These early humans, our direct ancestors, were a new breed, different from their hominid cousins. They had a unique combination of physical and mental traits that set them apart and eventually led to their dominance. At first, they were not so different from other hominids. They lived in small groups, hunted and gathered food, and used simple tools. But over thousands of years, Homo sapiens began to develop a range of new abilities. They started to communicate with complex language, allowing them to share ideas and work together in ways that other species couldn't. As their communication skills improved, so did their technology. They crafted more sophisticated tools, learned to control fire, and started to build shelters. These technological advancements gave Homo sapiens a crucial advantage, enabling them to survive and thrive in a variety of environments. But the journey of Homo sapiens wasn't just about survival. It was also about exploration and expansion. From their origins in Africa, Homo sapiens began to spread across the globe. They ventured into new territories, encountering different climates, landscapes, and even other hominid species. Through all these challenges, Homo sapiens adapted and evolved, becoming the most widespread species on the planet. But perhaps the most remarkable aspect of the Homo sapiens journey is the development of culture. They started to create art, develop religious beliefs, and establish social structures. These cultural developments have shaped our societies and continue to influence our lives today. So here we are, the result of a 3.5 billion year journey, standing at the pinnacle of evolution, yet still evolving, still learning, and still discovering our place in this vast universe. From early Homo sapiens to the diverse cultures and societies we see today, the journey of our species is a testament to the power of evolution and the incredible potential of life.